Well met. Welcome to another random_14 YouTube video.
I am most eager to address the ASEAN threat. However, we dare not neglect our other pressing concerns. To think that the resolution of the primal threat was once the sole priority of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Some days I wonder if it was wise for us to take on so many other responsibilities.
Lest you forget, antecedent, the Scions need not shoulder the burden alone. Were not the Crystal Braves established for this very reason? True, we are presented with a multitude of problems. However, we have all the resources we need to address them in turn. Kanekatine, in particular, is ever a steadying hand, who I trust will continue to support the Braves.
To what do we owe the pleasure? Have there been further developments regarding the situation in Ul'dah?
As expected, the Immortal Flames have been struggling to cope with the revelation that one of their highest-ranking officers was a Garlean agent. Suffice it to say, Teleji Adeleji and his monetarist ilk have wasted no time in attempting to turn the situation to their advantage. Coupled with ongoing unrest, the Flames are finding themselves hard-pressed. Plainly, General Raban needs our help, and I will direct the Crystal Braves to offer what support they can. If I am to stay abreast of the latest developments and issue effective orders, however, I cannot afford to waste time traveling back and forth. And so, for the foreseeable future, I think it would be for the best if I were to remain in Ul'dah, unless you have an objection.
None whatsoever. We have matters here well in hand.
Moenbrida's research is proceeding as planned.
So she tells me, though I am not familiar with the details. Orion J is poring over his tomes at the Waking Sands, and the others are contributing in their own ways. Alas, the key problem, how to form an ethereal blade, will remain unsolved. Nevertheless, it is only a matter of time. Kanekotine, while we focus on that task, mayhap you could assist Alphonso and his Braves with theirs. It would do much to restore faith in the Immortal Flames if the Warrior of Light was seen working on their behalf. Never forget that your esteemed status allows you to act in ways that those more tightly bound to organizations and nations cannot. As ever, I implore you to do so.
Not that your response was ever in doubt, but I humbly thank you once more for aiding our cause. Now then, there are preparations I must attend to before my departure, such as receiving Ryle's latest report. He has proven to be quite skilled at gathering information others wish kept secret, hence why I placed him under my direct command and ordered him to investigate the Ul'dah riots. When you are finished here, join me outside. Depending on what he has to say, I may soon have a favor to ask.
If there are any developments on our front, I shall inform you at once in the usual fashion. While we focus on resolving the ASEAN threat, pray devote your energies to assisting Alphonso and the Crystal Braves.
Hello, K-Neko team. Are you sleeping well? You must be absolutely exhausted from saving the realm on a daily basis.
We were but stripling adventurers the night we saw fire rain from the sky and a pillar of light scorched the heavens. What a sight that was, eh, co-tenant?
Hori and I were in eastern Thanlin when the colossal shards of Dalamud pierced the ground. We stood witness to the subsequent explosion of ether, and watched dumbfounded as the swirling energy solidified into those twisted crystal structures that we now know so well.
These two have been telling me stories about the corrupted crystal formations that appeared following the calamity. I'll need more data before I can draw a conclusion, but I'm intrigued by the potential of their untapped energies.
We needed a rare ore to modify the white auracite, and Thankard solved the problem using only his link pearl. I mean, it's great and everything, but where's the fun in that?
When one is in need of precious commodities, it helps to have friends in the right places. Fortunately, I am well acquainted with the charming daughter of a successful Ul'dah and import merchant. Moonbrita has charged us with acquiring some rather esoteric manuscripts, but I'm afraid the task is proving to be nigh impossible.
When the City of Learning was abandoned, a great many tomes were scattered and lost. How smoothly our research might proceed were we able to peruse the archives of yesteryear.
I am unfamiliar with the dishes of the lands to the north. Perhaps once Moonbrita has concluded her current research, she might deign to share with me her culinary knowledge.
Ever since Moonbrita arrived, the Rising Stones has been buzzing with excited energy. I must admit, her enthusiasm is rather contagious.
Is everything in order, K-Nekatine? Are you ready to attend us?
Pleasure as always, K-Nekotine. You'll be escorting the commander to Ul'dah, I take it?
Actually, I had another task in mind for her. If you would be so kind as to repeat your report for her benefit.
Right, then. Me and mine DE been making inquiries into the source of the weapons what found their ways into refugee hands a ways back. So happens we caught wind o' something promising, a rather large purchase o' sharp and pointy things by a black marketeer holed up near Highbridge.
I doubt that this man would have secured such a quantity of weapons if he did not already have clients waiting, clients that, for whatever reason, would prefer for this transaction to remain secret.
Brings to mind that merchant what caught an arrow while talking to K-Nekotine, don't it? Generous fellow, he was, doling out swords and spears to the downtrodden and disgruntled. Which isn't to say that these clients have the same mischief in mind, but if you want to be sure, might be prudent to intervene before they collect their goods, savvy?
Seizing the weapons before they fall into the wrong hands would be for the best. However, if we strike at the appointed hour, we might capture the black marketeer as well as his clients. What say you, K-Nekatine? Then it is settled. Rendezvous with Captain Ilbert at Highbridge and intervene when the exchange takes place. Now then, if you would excuse me, I must leave for Ul'dah. I expect good tidings.
Don't keep Captain Ilbert waiting for yet too long, lass. He might have to start without ya.
Kaneko time. My scouts have been keeping a close eye on the Black Marketeer, and it would seem that his guests have arrived. It would also seem that he has hired more than a few men to stand guard, common thugs of no consequence, but they nevertheless pose a threat. Even so, I feel compelled to apologize. This is far beneath a woman of your standing, and Commander Levelia needn't have dispatched you hither. But powerful men ever have need of loyal, able-bodied friends. Having found one in you, 'tis only natural that he would come to rely on you without hesitation.
Thanks for watching. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Farewell.